I've decided to show you like a checklist of things to consider when we're sat at our desks to make sure we have good posture, so we're less likely to suffer from back pain, which is something I've heard some colleagues are suffering from recently. You don't have to have a pole. This is just a broom handle and something you can use if you want, but I'm just going to use this to illustrate to you today the points that I'm trying to get across. So notice that I'm not sat forward on my chair. My butt is right back into the crease of the chair. I'm looking for 3 points of contact with the broom handle. The first one is the tailbone. This is something that lots of colleagues do achieve. So this is number 1 of 3. But then you often see this. Number 2 is we want the shoulder blades to be against this broom handle. I'm not going to lean back in this chair because you can see how the back of the chair itself isn't straight up. So I'm using this broom handle. So tailbone, mid-back. Number 3 is the head. Now this is something I very rarely see people nail, if you like. People are often like this because they get close to the screen, and let's face it, it's easier to hang our head forward even if it's ever so slightly. The best way to think about this is to nod the chin, but you should be looking straight ahead. So although my chin is nodded, I'm now looking at the floor. I want to look at that wall opposite, so nod the chin and look at the wall opposite. Now notice how the back of my head or my ponytail is on the broom handle now. This is something that people often think, yeah, I'm doing it, yeah. But look at the gap. This feels quite upright to me, but because I'm so used to it, I know it's not. So if you can get yourself in this position, use your hand and feel your neck. What position is that in compared to if you're forward? Think to yourself, close your eyes. What does it feel like when my head is forward, and what does it feel like when my head is in the correct position? It might feel a bit odd. So it might be that over time, you start here, and then bring yourself back so that your muscles eventually are strong enough to hold you in this position without you feeling like it's a real chore. The time it takes you to achieve this will depend on how far forward your head is to start with. So if naturally you're here, it might be that for a week or so you're here, which is still not ideal, but it's better than coming all the way forward. So if you're used to being here and you suddenly stay here all day, you'll probably ache and you might even hurt yourself because it's such a drastic change. So gradually bringing your head back into the correct position is good. So that's your 3-point checklist for your spine. The other points I would like to get across to you, so we've got our spine in the great position, is the shoulders back and down. We want the gap between the ears and the shoulders with that chin nod. So shoulders back and down as well. So we've now got 4 points. We've got tailbone, mid-back, head, and shoulders are down with the width across the chest. So you can have the shoulders down here, but of course if you were here you wouldn't get 0.3 or 0.2 even, which is the shoulder blades against your actual or invisible broomstick. So 4 points that you can just self-check every now and then when you're at your computers, and that will help mitigate against back pain, providing you don't already have a condition like sciatica. Although to be fair, that can still help as well, but like I say, if you've already got sciatica or a different condition, then it might take a little bit more than just that to help mitigate against any aches and pains in your back that you might be feeling as a result of working from home. I hope that helps. Do let me know if you have any questions.